Dancing in the Street Summer 2020, Prognosis and Answer to Mr. Oussama Ammar. You certainly know the conference and the video of Mr. Oussama Ammar, and you know that he supports KOODETAT in France, and KOODETAT was very active in the recent weeks during the confinement in Paris. And KOODETAT and the family are business models that will greatly develop in the coming year. So please stay until the end of this video. I have really a gift at the end to help you to better understand all this. So when we listen to Mr. Oussama's lecture, we appreciate his humor, his good nature, and his difference in this sometimes harsh world of startup business. And we also understand with his last video that between the line and during the confinement, he was worried really about the future. And you know me here on this channel, I am super positive, looking very far. So I want to reassure the greatest number of entrepreneurs and also Mr. Oussama that the light in us and the light that we have put in our business has already won. Game over coronavirus, game over to the mass manipulation, game over to the fear of the virus, game over to the fear of the crisis. It is always fears distilled now in bulk that manipulate us. So simply to avoid a huge breakage and speed up the healing process in our economy, it is useful to spread good news to as many entrepreneurs as possible. So whether you believe it or not, whether you are stuck in fears or anger, it's important to understand the system that is happening and why it is over. Because this is a huge state medical scandal, and this is the key to understand everything. When now, hearing it that we have been through viral terrorism, reassure everyone and accelerate the healing process. And as you can understand, watching my video, if you have yet subscribed to this channel, so thank you if you are a subscriber, the current period is really the final peak of mass manipulation that has lasted for too long. And it is difficult to get out of an illusion, of a global illusion, and suddenly getting out of it, you don't know who you are. It's like if people come themselves and no longer know who they are. And so I understand perfectly this situation. And when the evil system is exposed, what happens? Three things. One, it's violent, and we know that today. Two, it breaks, and yuppie, this is the good news. When you have not entered the trap of the violence, you see what you have to do. And if you want liars to quit in bulk, the best thing is to avoid the set trap so that it's escalated into violence. If you fall into the trap, the pervert system reverses the role and makes you carry all its madness on you. Imagine, who are healthy and who suddenly become mad with anger, of course. So look how it went with last year Yellow Jacket movement in France. It was like a manipulative reversal by making them look like crazy, while it was the police and the government that was in a destructive madness. The pervert system always transfers its bad intention to the innocent protester. 3. Now, if you want to make what we need to do, a real soft revolution in a Gandhi way, you realize the madness of the psychopath who have infiltrated our systems and our institutions. You count them in a very fun game by the face they can have. A pervert easily appears in photo when his face hangs in a very bizarre and malicious grin. So take, for example, picture of Bill or Manu, observe really what can be bizarre in some picture, and it's really, really funny, and really try its liberation exercise, and laughter and awareness really free us. Just a parenthesis: to recognize a narcissistic pervert or a system like that in a synthetic way, you suppose that the system always does the same thing as if he had only one scenario, and that his request and his action are incoherent, and that whatever happens, all is always your fault. To you who had the misfortune to be in front of the system. With confinement, it's obvious. You go out of your house, it's your fault. You don't leave home to work, it's your fault. You put your kids in school, it's your fault. You don't put them in school, it's your fault too. You see, after the period of isolation that we suffered, there is really something to drive us crazy. In fact, the trap is here. The trap is to let people carry the madness of the system in place of the real responsible, the real leaders. That's why this is called perverse manipulation, and in this case, worldwide perverse manipulation. Except that this perverse manipulation is really massive, and the best protection is not mask. No, the best protection is to dance. I swear it's look completely stupid say like that. I perfectly understand your reaction, but yet in the current period, dancing, singing, drinking good wines from good wine growers is truly a weapon of war. Why? Because one, it relieves. Two, it comes together on real value, it helps us to exchange on real value. And three, it frees really our spirit. Why? Because only a handful of perverted psychopaths have infiltrated certain system and governing body and companies. But overall, the mass is really benevolent and innocent. I think globally, humanity is good, and the role of the pervert, which is good too, it's like a virus also, and the role is to awake innocent by the abuse, to awake the innocent on his true power, by the innocent reaction to manipulation. It pushes the innocent to connect to its true power. And I know it from myself. I know the future in the big line in advance because my mother was really a manipulative perverse, and that was pushing me into the most extreme entrenchment to find this incredible, peaceful and creative force in me. So even my perverse mother was good, and I thank her every day for the wonderful journey she allows me to accomplish. And however, it is if by magic, I disappear from her reason and she disappears from mine. And when you understand that, it's fantastic, but this gives us the key to make the crisis and the pervert disappear from our reason. And this is the super good news of this video. So when you want us to collectively disappear from the horizon of the crisis of Manu, of Bill, and especially if you want that the crisis and Manu or over disappear of your horizon, it's easy. And in the future, this is what the energy are pushing us to do in the big paradigm shift underway. In a few words, this change, it is as if love no longer is possible to frighten. I will make you another video on that, because when you mix it with economic notion, it becomes really exciting about the future. And so I want really to scare away this crisis and psychopath who have swamped up our system and institution, and really passing the message to dance, to party, to organize your life, to the with the most autonomy. Without them, it's really, really super strong, because the crisis, Manu or Bill, need you and your beautiful energy. But when you open your eyes, you are free and sane, and really you don't need the crisis, Bill or Manu. And when you start to plan, when you start to think and to act in this new paradigm, really all this disappear from you, and you can wake up, and we can wake up all the entrepreneur on this different point of view. So really the fear is really what is blocking everything now. And if you want really to change quickly the situation, sending love to your team, sending love to your clients, dancing, organizing party is really the solution. I know this is huge and that many of you can be really laughing about my proposal, but try it. Organize a big party and see what happens. The crisis will really change shape. So in all this is an introduction to my prognosis for summer 2020. So it's going to be a big party, memorable, historical, and we will still be talking about this holiday 2020 and this party that are coming this summer to our grandchildren. Imagine, so prepare to party like never before. It's going to be huge. The street will be crowded with revelers day and night during certain period. I know this sounds crazy, so come back to this video in some month, and I don't want you to believe me, I just want to give you an information to you in advance. So it's going to be huge. Get ready. Truly, it's a healing process to dance with the music, and with the healthiest alcohol of the world. Of course, I recommend good wine of good wine grower. And you will follow all this with me here, and it will change also our institution, and we will follow on this channel. So please subscribe if you are yet subscriber. Thank you very much. And when you come out of the manipulation, it's normal to be blunt and waiting for nothing. And it's a state of amazement. It's normal. It can last a long time if you do nothing, but moving your body, dancing, having a bizarre project like organizing a party is really a medicine. It reactivates life in you, and this is what we need to promote. And in my private sharing, Reinvent Oneself, it's here, and watch really the viral energy of the baby in our adult body, the energy that helps us really to create the future we need by dancing. Here.
You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just got to run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, run, but I can't stop running because you're not running with me. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dream just because somebody in your life won't chase it with you. You can't stop believing in yourself just because somebody in your life won't believe in you. You can't stop chasing the dream.
Thanks for watching this video, this very bizarre and strange video until the end. So please share it, like it, subscribe. If you don't believe it for this summer, let's see. I am the first observer too, and you come back later to this channel. But really the vital energy in us can be moved by nice and different point of view. That's what I want to share with you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Still here, thank you. So this war is won by refusing the violence and by disobeying everyone, united by the same watchword, sharing enthusiasm, joy and love. This is really the solution. And future is FE&MALE is our desirable future because it enabled by the sharing of all the feminine and masculine energy. And Paris, you know, is the capital of love, and I can predict a lot of festive energy in Paris too, even if it can be violent too in some place. So this summer, let's transform whole district in different city by improvised party and by dancing with humor on the situation in the street. Make fun of the evil system with humor is really show that fears and manipulation no longer works, and this is really where is the liberation. So long life to summer 2020, and now you can reinvent yourself to be ready. Or if you are willing to party, I give access to you to my private sharing here. It's Reinvent Ourselves, and it's also in the description of this video. If you don't know me yet, if you're discovering me here by chance, and you know, chance the things that you create. My name is Galate, I am futurist. I know the future in bold term, in big line in advance, that can help a lot of entrepreneurs, and I can show you also to you how to do it. I put everything in my private sharing here, and I share my best tool to anticipate the future for you too. Bye bye.